Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. This is episode 3 and we are back in Europe for our playthrough series, and we're in the year 1860, 330k. We've got one train. Now we're still waiting for this new train to be released so we can upgrade this train. So we'll just take a quick look around. We've got plenty of passengers waiting. Unfortunately, this little train just does not carry enough. So he's going to hate to get a fucking upgrade, and he'll hate to get sent on, unfortunately. Now, in the last episode, I'm actually going to just switch these signals off because they're kinda annoying. So in the last episode, we were on about what the plans were for the future. One was goods. Taking grain and livestock from his farm over to his food processing plant and down to Dorking. Now, I did actually hear a wee dickaroon with us earlier on, and setting up a train line for here to here to go to here and just run back and forth. It's a bit of a pest. It would seem that in Dorking that most of the commercial stuff is sort of in the middle, so we'd still have to set up a truck route to deliver things into the town centre, and it just seems like a bit of a pest, so I'm going to leave it just now. And what I might do is, once our new train comes out, we're going to upgrade it, sell off the old train, and then I'm going to try and create a passenger ferry service for Bulwell down to Pershore. Now, I've read on forums and chat rooms and that the passenger ferry services are not that great. They don't make a lot of money. You can make some money with it, so it's not going to make us mega rich, and we're not going to win a game by using passenger ferry services, but I'd still like to give it a try. So we'll have a look at our financials. We are making a profit. I've paid off 1 million of my loan, so that's took the interest rate down, and at least I can borrow another million with ease. Now, what I'm thinking about doing here is double tracking this all the way around here, and when the time comes I'll upgrade this station, but the time is not yet. I'll maybe start double tracking it just a bit further down, but we're not going to upgrade our station yet because we'll lose our passengers. So the plan is, when the new train comes out, which is the General, no, it wouldn't be the General because that's in America. Well, if ever train it is, it comes out, we'll sort of keep this in running until we can get this in going. So we'll speed it up a bit. We'll wait for that train to come out, and we'll have a look at our lines actually. 83. Now it's 1860, and these horses and carts only have a lifespan of 15 years. So what I think we'll do is we'll go into our lines, and then we'll set these to auto replace. So set vehicle, and yes, we want one of these. And what colour is that line? We're upgrading the Bolton line, so it's this colour. Okay. And yes. So in 1865, the horses up in Bolton are replaced. We'll do the same here for Ollerton. So we'll set you. You are the green line. Okay. We'll set the yes. And then once they've upgraded, I'll switch off that auto replace, because I think by the time they need to be replaced again, there should be some new vehicles. Hopefully something that's a mechanised road vehicle, something with an engine that's a bit faster than just a horse and cart, but for now they will hate it. So I'm not sure when this next train comes out, but while this thing's trundling back and forth, I'm going to double track this. Now I've actually screwed this up a bit, because when I upgrade this station, as soon as I upgrade that station, the other platform is going to be on this right hand side, and I foolishly put the track on the left hand side, the additional track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here. We've got plenty of money, and we're going to delete this, delete that, and this, and we'll bring this so that slows it down to 111, so we'll maybe delete a bit of more. Oof. And hopefully we should get 120, so that's perfect. And then we will bring this track alongside it, and we'll bring it in. No, we'll win it. We'll bring you back a bit, and then we'll try and fold it into here before too much slope, too much slope, too much slope. Too much slope, so the game's just being awkward. It should have just let me build it out. So I did see it out a second ago. Here we go. So we'll leave that there just now, and then when the time comes we'll double track it across here and connect it to the upgraded station. Station's not upgraded yet, so I think it's the same down here. So what we'll do again is we will delete this section, rebuild that, bring this section down, we've got plenty of money to do this, and even if that new train comes out, I'll just take out a loan. I've paid $1 million of it back, so I just don't want my to do that. There we go. And we'll bring it, we'll connect that, bring it all the way around to here, and I think we'll fold it in. There we go. So there's a reason why I've done that, and you'll see it in a minute once the new train comes out, if the new train comes out. So we will fire on a few signals. So we'll hit one here, one here, one here, and we'll actually delete this signal. Deleting the track, yes, no, no, I want to see, there we go. So I think there's another one down here, there is. So we'll delete this one as well, and then we'll place another one up here. So one here, one here, one here. So that's our signals, and hopefully that should work. So I don't want to go crazy with signals, I'm not a great fan of them, but they do work and you do need them, so I'm happy with just that 6 signals that I've got. So I apologise again for running the game at 3 times speed. I'm just trying to get it going so that I can actually get this new train. So our lines are still in profit. 58 waiting. Our train only had 36. So hopefully our new train will come out soon. I'll be able to add some more carriages to it. I'm going to keep this train, and there's a reason for that, but you'll see it in a minute. It's just because when the new train comes out, I don't want to send this into the depot and sell it. I want it to keep on continuously running until the new train gets on its feet. Once it does, I'll bring this into the depot and sell it. And then for my plan for... I've got my plan for building a ferry. And it's roughly... I've already placed track here, just to stop the AI from building anything along here, because I need to build on it. And I think I've done the same up here, up in Bulwell. Aye, I have aye. And that just stops the AI from building on the buildings. Demolishing buildings is expensive and it's unnecessary. This is kind of cheating, but hey ho. If it saves me a bit of money, then I'm happy with it. So we'll build our ferry terminals. I'll possibly buy 2 ships, have them running back and forth. I'll have a little town service inside both cities. So here we go. Here's our new train, and it also comes with a shiny new carriage, sorry. So fucking praise the Lord, it's train upgrade day. Now we've been waiting for this day for a long time, and it's finally came, thank God. So we'll go to buy trains. Now the Borsig, and your colour will be, it's going to be this hideous yellow colour. So I probably will change it, but I'll just wait till later on in the game. So once we've got a few more lines in a go. And then these are 155 each, so I'm going to borrow. I'm going to buy 1. I've got 2. I'll bring up our train here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5. We'll set his line, and we'll send him out. And here he goes, coming out the depot. Nice and shiny. Actually looks like gold in the front of it. Gold and yellow. So we've got our 5 new cars in the back of it. So he holds 40. And there's 43 waiting at the station. So we'll send him on his way. If when the next train comes in and drops off his passengers, I'll fire him into the depot. Now, this train is just totally screwed everything up. No idea why it did that, because I've got signals. You should have stopped back here, you fucking silly bastard. Right, turn him around. Hopefully he should stop at that signal. He is. Our other train can go past. So as soon as he drops off his passengers, I'll fire him into the depot and sell it. So we'll slow that down. Come around here, get a better view of him. So this train was also set to heal a little bit. Maybe I've never set the colour for it. Right, so Ching, and we'll send him back to the depot and we'll sell him off. Get some more money back. So he had 36, the other one had 48, so it's another 10 extra passengers. I'll sell you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're back up to 292,000, so that's fine. So he's got a full load. Actually, I might have jumped the gun there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably should have put 6 on him. We'll see. We'll just see how he gets on. It always seems to be they have a full load coming from one city, but then they didn't get a full load in the next. So we'll see how that goes. Now I did borrow another 500,000 for that. I'll try and pay that back as soon as I can. So we'll probably be running with this train for a while. I think it'll be a while before the next train comes out. So it's a nice, you call it the banana train. So even though there's nobody, there doesn't seem to hardly be anybody coming off the train and using this bus stop, but the line is still in profit, so that's good. So for a full load he got 139. So that's not the worst of it. So we'll actually ride on board with him, because I did adjust that track. I just want to make sure it's still okay. Just want to make sure it's still as flat as it was when I started. There's no crazy bumps in it. I can see a crazy bump in it already that I never noticed when I was laying it. So see what it goes. In fact, we will speed it up. Now he's got a top speed of 45 kilometers an hour, and as long as he keeps that through most of the way, I will be happy. So he's at his top speed, and he's staying at his top speed, and that's exactly fine. So we'll have a look for the demand at the stations. If it's worth it, I'll maybe send it back into the depot and throw another carriage on it. Probably shouldn't have sold off a older train as quick as I did. He's into the station. There were 66 people waiting here. Train only had 40. And then we'll check it out doing the back down at the other side. I've noticed here that there seems to be a lot of people waiting for buses or the horse and carriages. So, when it comes to 1865, it will be like the same as I did in the American episode, the USA episode. I'll wait till they renew, and if a line needs a new thing added to it, I'll add it in 1865 when the carriages renew. So, 36. I've noticed also in Olerton, I've only got one bus station, and it covers pretty much the whole city, which is ace. It just means these three can run back and forth as easy as you like. I mean, they're getting $986 a pop, so that train left both sides with a full load. I could probably be done with throwing another carriage in it. So I'll wait for it to come back to the other side, back down to Olerton. I'll throw it into the depot and I'll throw another carriage on it. We've got 589, so I'll just check again. I think it's 155 each by trains. The Bavarian car, 155. So as soon as that's on, we'll let it run for a bit. Once I've got about 1 million, I'll start the ferry line. I reckon if it'll get started, finished, or I don't even care if I'll get it started in this episode, but we will be close to getting it started. So I am a bit wary about the passengers ferry service, but ships don't cost that much to run, and they're not the greatest at making profit, but they do make a small amount of profit. As long as things are making money, I don't really care if it's a lot of money or nae much money. As long as they're still making money, then I'm nae really bothered. So he's nae going to have full load, so we'll head off in that last, at 6th carriage, is it? How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll hold off in the 6th carriage. And we'll repay some more loan. So repay 500. So at least the interest rate at the end of the year will be down because I've paid off some of that loan. I'm nae on for upgrading a station just yet. There's nae enough passengers on this line to merit upgrading a station and double tracking it all the way and then buying another train. Maybe later on, but just now. It's nae really worth it. I'd rather get a passenger ferry service started, or even if I can start my goods line up here at Dorking. Once that's started, I did also notice there's this farm here as well, but if I was to put vehicles or even trains in it, they'd have to come through this little gap here. As soon as you go deleting fields, I went to build a road through here and it went through 3 fields, and it was going to cost me almost 700,000 to build a small stretch of road through here by deleting at fields. So it's not something I really want to do. Just seems like a massive waste of money. I mean, later on when I've got a bit more money, I want to think twice about running a road or a rail line through there and getting rid of those fields. But at the start of the game, if you don't make much money and it's a bit slow, then I'll definitely nae be touching that. So 39 of 40. $34. So we're almost at 1865. So once it goes to 1865, I'll slow it down a bit, and as soon as these vehicles auto replace, I'll fire a new unit onto definitely this Bolton line. So that's it. That's in January 1865, so they should auto replace soon. In fact, I'll slow it down a bit. And I can't remember if these auto replace at bus stops or if they actually have to be in a bus station. I guess we'll soon find out. Road vehicle 6, which one are you missing? So just keep an eye on him. We're into February. No, so it didn't auto replace. There you go. We'll add a bit of speed on him. And fuck, check. Did you auto replace? I have no idea if you're doing. So, details. Now, they've still not auto replaced, so I'm not sure if it's happening now. I've definitely set these 2 lines to auto replace. I think they maybe need to be in one of these stations. So, details, age 15 years. So it should auto replace now. Okay, it did. So, we'll pause the game out. In fact, we'll keep playing it just at a low speed. And we'll buy another one of these. Bolton, I think you are this colour. And we'll buy. And we'll set them on a line. And we're in Bolton. Are we? Just make sure we're. Aye, we are. So that's fine. Now, now that I've bought this vehicle, the fucking demand at the bus stations will probably just plummet now. Just to spite me. So, let's have a look. 34 of 40. How much people are waiting here? We probably could have added the day auto replace. So we'll go on and we'll switch this off for both of them, because I'm pretty sure the next time they need to replace, there'll be a newer vehicle available. Hopefully some sort of car, something with an engine. So there's 2 to 1 waiting here. In fact, we'll go on and we'll add another by road vehicles. Set your colour to green. By set line is Ollerton, and on you go. So here he goes, doing his first job. You start. 16. 12. 8. So as long as it's buying in profit, I'm happy. It is 6,000. And we definitely needed that 4th carriage on the Bolton line. 461. I think when we get to 500,000, I'll take another 500,000 out of the bank, and then I'll start a passenger ferry service. So we're at 1866. Just turned to 1866. New seems as good a time as any. If I can find it. Here we go, Bushwell. So we'll slow the game down. In fact, wait. We'll borrow 500,000. And we'll start building our track, our boats. So we need passengers outside of navigable waters. A building will be deleted. We don't want that. Now, are you nagging to? If we, okay. I just needed a little tilt to get it in the right place. 203. It's not too bad. We will fire a road across. Fuck, that's perfect. No. Fire a road up here. And then we'll bring it. Oh god, come on. Game, dinna do this to me. Okay, that's better. Right. Then we'll add a bus station in here. And we'll need a bus stop. So everything drives on the right. So if I put this one stop here, it basically covers almost the whole town. So I'm happy with that. Now we'll also need a depot. So we'll get our depot. Can you go in there? No, we're not deleting the buildings. Fire that in there. I'm gonna buy any vehicles yet. We'll just head off on that just now until we get the other line set up. Right, so delete you, delete you, delete you, delete that, delete that. We will fire our docks and here somewhere. There we go. Now we'll rejoin our street. Perfect. Perfect. We will fire in a bus station. Here we go. It's facing the wrong way. It's always fucking facing the wrong way. It's never facing the way that you want to place it. So we'll stick that in there. 8 grand, nice and cheap. And then we need to find a place for our bus stop. So if I stick it here, that basically covers the whole town. Now we just need a depot. In fact, before we do that, I'm going to join these roads up just to give the game a little incentive to build stuff along here. One building will be removed, no thanks. No buildings will be removed. 65 grand for that, Jesus. Fuck it. It's done. Right, now we need our depot. So we'll buy a depot. It was actually facing the right way here for a change. I actually, as soon as I clicked that button, I didn't know how to rotate it or nothing. That is amazing. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that in this game. Now we will add our ship depot. That's actually facing the right way as well. That is amazing. Right. Buy ships. So we want passenger. The Rigi holds 50 passengers, 22 kilometers an hour. They have massive speed. We'll actually mark it grey. We'll buy. We'll set it on a line, new line. We'll change the colour to grey. And we need to add stations, that's what we need to do, but we'll get rid of some of this. So we'll add it to here. We'll add it to here. And we'll change the name of the line. So we'll go Pershore, P-E-R to B-U-L and P-F for passenger ferry. And that should do it. And he should come out now. But he's nae. Did I nae set the line? I didn't think I actually set the line. Set line, new line. To here. And I forgot to set it to go to Bulwell. There we go. So here he comes now. Just a dinky little thing. Now, as soon as this line is established, like as soon as he gets to here, and maybe about halfway up here, I will buy a second boat and hate it running along. So, but we also need to buy road vehicles. So, with 2 of these, and I think we're on this colour now. So 1, 2, and we will set line all, new line to go here and here, and I've just closed that. So line 2, I need to remove this line. I've no idea how it's happened. Line 1. So remove. No, it's not letting me remove on OS, so I'm not sure if it's happening here. How do I delete a line? Right, go away. Remove a line. It's not letting me remove a line, so I'll need to maybe change that to something else later on. At line 2, you should be this colour, and you are the Pershore PERCL city line. So we've got our Pershore city line, and we'll go and do the same up at the other end. Buy the road vehicles. Stagecoach colour is this sort of whitey yellow colour, lemony colour even. And we'll buy 1, 2, and then we will set line, and you will be this colour, and you'll be the Bulwell city line, BULCL. So need to add stations 1 and 2, and that's them on a go. So I'm not sure if this is going to work. It might work, it might not. Only time will tell. So well, I think we'll find out if it's happening there in the next episode. There's nothing waiting, it's not a good sign. But we will buy our second ship. So buy ships. 216. Ooh. Can't afford it just now. We can't do. A train must have just came in. So last year we spent 693. No, sorry. New vehicles. It was quite a lot. We spent quite a lot of money building the docks and everything, so that's not a surprise. We'll buy a ship. We'll buy. I forgot to set the colour of it. It doesn't matter with the colour of it. And set line all. Line 1. And then that's how I'm going to go. So we've got our 2 ships. In fact, we will rename line 1. So it's the Pershore PER/Bulwell PF passenger ferry. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully he'll turn round and go back here. Nope. We'll spin him round. Aye. So well, I think we'll end the episode here. We're still marking money, kinda. These ships could actually wipe us out, but hopefully we'll win. I could still borrow 500,000, probably a bit more, but I want to refrain from borrowing any more money, so hopefully this will work. But I guess we'll find out in the next episode, so If you liked this episode, give it a like. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. If you have any tips on how I can market us better, then please send them my way. And if you'd like to see what happens in the next episode with these beauties, then hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll ken exactly when a new video comes out. So I've been Danny Boy, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you later.